Potentially a controversial take, but I did ship Portia and Jack Featherington. And if you go to my previous video that this was commented on, you'll see my explanation as to why Portia and Penelope are essentially mirror versions of each other. They are both deeply lonely people and both desire to be heard and to have the kind of love that they don't even think is an option for them. And Penelope still has a degree of hope about her. She's still very much a romantic. She just doesn't think that that type of romance is on offer for her. So much so that when Colin actually proposes, she really doesn't believe it. She's kind of gobsmacked. But most importantly, Penelope doesn't have things that she feels responsible for other than herself and her Lady Whistledown papers. Whereas Portia has been married to a man for over 20 years, trapped to him in a loveless marriage where he has never loved her, never respected her, never seen her. And she explains this to Marina in season 1, that she has found other ways to be happy. She has found her happiness in places outside of her marriage, and that is mainly in her children and the family that she created. And this has been her lot in life for over 20 years. And while Penelope still has the idea of a love match as a fantasy, it's not a fantasy for Portia. It's not even in the realm of possibility. And then Jack Featherington comes along and he sees her and he understands her and he respects her in a way that no one else has, not even her daughters. And you can genuinely start to see her remember what that hope felt like. But they're both older, and neither Jack nor Portia come without strings. Jack's is his criminal lifestyle, and Portia's are her family. And she cannot see a way that they can work out without having to cut one of their strings. And so while this is seemingly the fantasy she always wanted, she still chooses the happiness that she built for herself over everything. Because she built it, and she earned it, and no one can take that away from her. Especially not a dream that died 20 years ago. But it is genuinely heartbreaking to finally be seen and desired in the way that you always wanted and have to let it go. Had they met 20 years earlier, it would have been a very different story, and we wouldn't have had Penelope.